my name's Alice Kent and I'm the advanced tutor for the Benedetti sessions. This is tutorial number 3 for the Vaughan-Williams Fantasia on a theme of Thomas Tallis. Amazed I finally said that in one go. Okay, so in this final tutorial we're pretty much got everything in place for our bass part and it's going to sound amazing. So this tutorial we're basically going to be working on the overall feel of our part, thinking about what we imagine and how we imagine it to sound and what we want to communicate to the viewer out there. We've worked so hard on our opening sound that we need to make sure that that's still going to be beautiful when we record. We've also worked really hard on where in the string we want to play our pizzicatos. So don't forget we need to phrase and pluck, all making a generous, gorgeous sound appropriate for this piece of music. We're going to focus, relax, breathe and play every time. And we need to bear that in mind when we start recording our video. Make sure that you feel mentally prepared and you're physically prepared. It might even be worth doing some warm-ups before you record your video. And then technically, make sure that whatever you're recording on, your phone, your tablet, computer, or whole entire film lighting rig, that everything's got enough battery. So many leads, plugs, oh, which one? Oh. Make sure your phone is charged, as are you. We're going to be thinking about Karina for the last time and how her gestures and we interpret them because that is so important. Generally, when we play our instruments, does our right and our left arm feel okay and relaxed? If they don't, we should probably address that. And I would recommend, if they feel really creaky, trying some warm-ups and stretching your arms and your shoulder muscles out. So, let's get ready. We're going to warm ourselves up, play some extra bits, check the ending, and get ready to perform. So get your double bass and get ready now. Great. Now we've waded past our imaginary audience in our isolation stations and we're now sat ready with our double basses, imagining an audience over there and the strings of our section here. What is the overall feel of this part? I can tell you what I think, but it's really in your minds how you feel about this, what you're imagining. Maybe even draw a picture. The opening sound. So we worked really hard on this in tutorial 1. Let's just recap now. Tip of the bow just at the end of the fingerboard, not much weight, not flat hair. Breathe and interpret Karina, the conductor's gesture, so that we're together. Make sure you've got that and you're mentally ready for that when you start recording. One more moment to look at is bar 190, molto adagio. We have to have really full quaver notes, really flat hair, lots of weight, full-bodied notes, and then quite quick diminuendos. Let's try that now. Did you notice anything else that I did at bar 190? I put on quite a lot of vibrato. My left hand was feeling super heavy. I was trying to use as much flesh on the string as possible for a full fat sound. And my bow, oof. What's also really important in that when we finish each of these dramatic phrases, So for us, when we finish on the C first time, when we finish on the C flat the next time, we need to have enough bow that those notes actually do speak and they're not just forgotten about. So make sure that when you play the minims, so the E or the E flat minim, that you leave enough bow at the end to complete the C's, the C flat. This particular bit we also, like the beginning and like everywhere else, otherwise we'll fall off our stools, we need to breathe. We are playing this section with all the other strings and Karina will be guiding us. Play now. And the best way to get it sounding together and full and gorgeous is to breathe. Just like that. Practice that at home. At the very end of our part, it's one bit we haven't addressed yet. This would be a really good time to look at it. We have a really long note. It goes on and on and on. I'll be pretty amazed if you can do it all in one bow. In fact, I'd be pretty shocked. We're going to use a few bows, but whatever happens, try your best to finally finish on a down bow. So, more bow, more bow, more bow, more. Change. And hold this note with the tiniest bit of vibrato for as long as possible. No, your screen hasn't frozen. I was just doing a really good end of the piece motion. When we look at Karina, the conductor, at this point, she seems to close her hands very slowly, and it takes quite a long time to get there. And to me, it suggests she just wants this note to go on forever. And trust me, the performance is going to be so brilliant that everyone will want this performance to just keep giving. So just keep going. Oof. But now, let's see where we think we actually stop our note. Let's watch Karina. Did I get it in the right place? You at home need to practice that. Try it now. See where the bow finishes. Test out how many bows you need in order to be able to finish it on a down bow. If you don't finish on a down bow, please don't panic. It doesn't matter. I'm sure it will still sound amazing. In bar 232, on our C before the long G, we have this quite dramatic crescendo. I'm going to place up bow, and as I play my up bow, I'm going to feel the bow with weight, full of weight, fill it full of weight, and I'm going to push it and create this really gorgeous crescendo. And then land on a down bow together. And again, we're going to watch Karina for where we see that happening. Let's try that now. end of this piece, make sure that when you finish your last note, you let the note go into the air and you listen to it. If this performance would be live, in the audience, we'd be listening to the sound rise up and ring in the air. On a video, it's just as important. We need to see you almost watch the sound rise up and float away. So whatever you do, don't do a crazy but in fact give yourself a moment at the end to enjoy the sound. Right, I think in these 3 tutorials we've pretty much covered everything. You are so set to record this piece, my goodness. So make sure that your phone or whatever you're going to record on is charged. Make sure that mentally you're ready. If you're not ready, go and have a cup of tea and a little sit down. Get yourself ready. Work out what the story is and what you would like to communicate to the audience. Prepare for the first entry by breathing. Watching Karina. And if you find at any point of this video that you're making, you are running out of bow, we're bass players, you can use more bow. It's not a crime. So just go for it. Enjoy it. I cannot wait to see all your videos. Well done. Blimey, it's going to be so good. Enjoy.